Brosdahl here with the Northern Minnesota Fishing Report. We've had some cool weather move in, but the opener was great. Water temperatures 57 to low 60s, and depending on how shallow water you're in. Larger lakes, deeper lakes have cooler water, and it's a shiner bite. Shiners are hot, and they're in stock, so check out at your bait shops. The RZ jig from Northland Fishing Tackle was a great jig to use. Has UV and multiple colors, which is good for contrasting in water. But when we're using shiners, we like to double hook them a lot of times. That's kind of the guide's way of doing it. And I'm going to show you that real quick. Hold on, I'll grab a shiner. Take a shiner, and I always have a Frable bubbler system like this 5-gallon bucket here. It has a great aeration system, keeps them fresh and lively. But a lot of times people hook them through the head right here. I like to go inside the mouth, out the gill. Now you got to put the collar or the jig inside the shiner and then turn and roll it in. Now you've got a weedless jig, and it's relatively snag free, but you could roll it over rocks. It's not a sharp hop, even on the lakes like Winnebagosh, which has been okay. It wasn't super hot on the opener, but really nice fish were being caught. They wanted just a slow hop. Cass Lake was the lake I was on. We had no problem getting a limit of eater walleyes and a few big ones. Winnie has the bigger fish, and Leech Lake was hot at the time. Water depths 8 feet to 10 feet, and Sunday after the cold front, they dropped. They dropped down to 12, 14, and by the middle of the day, 18 to 20. So if you're marking the fish, you'll catch them. If you're not marking the fish, you're probably not on them. So look for them a little bit. I always look around with the Humminbird to make sure I can find them. A lot of short strikes were happening. So what I like to do is use a Fireball jig head. Now you'll see here that has a stinger hook. Now when you're hooking a minnow on a Fireball jig head, I like to take the minnow and just go in the mouth and out the back of the head like that. But don't hook the stinger in. You know, some people will hook it right there. I don't like to do that. Let the stinger hang free. When a walleye comes up and wafts at it, the stinger is the lightest part of your presentation, goes in the walleye's mouth. And don't rip it. Don't set the hook too hard. If you're using braid, it pops the hook away from them. Reel really fast and sweep slowly. If your hooks are sharp like Northland Tackle, you're not going to miss any fish. Try different colors. On bright days, they'll use metallics, contrasting colors, pink and chartreuse. And then, of course, love the Gammy jig. That's a player. I love it in tournaments and guiding. Got the Gamakatsu hook. Got great. It's a good lead head jig. Use it on plastics. But get out there, look for emergent weed growth, and pick up shiners. Leeches are starting to be a player too. Bring your AquaView. Look to see if there's some emergent vegetation or submergent vegetation coming up. Just go real slow with the AquaView. The fish aren't afraid of the micro AquaView. The bigger one's nice. The Z series AquaView is nice for looking around in the water to see what's really down there. Might be a school of suckers. Put the AquaView down, you'll find out. But stock up, and don't forget to bring a rain suit. Just because it rains doesn't mean we can't go. I have my Frable F4 series storm suit ready to go, and it's going to be a great fishing time. We're going to have cooler water later, so you're going to see the fish hanging around shoreline connected points, rock piles, and emergent vegetation. Bring a slip bobber. I'm getting a feeling that that's going to be a player. Leeches and slip bobbers on Leech Lake works really well. It's not just a Mille Lacs thing, but jigs for now are king. Slow, steady hops, and as the weather gets better, we rip them around here. Brian Brosdahl with their fishing report. Thanks for tuning in.